Greetings, families. Welcome back. I hope you are well by the grace of God. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If this is your first time, my name is Mami, and you are very, very welcome. We are in Niger. Something has happened. Something has happened, but let me read it. Please, my people. Before then, disclaimer, I'm not a good reader. I will try my best, especially with this eyesight. So please, I'll put it on the screen. Read with me. Thank you so much for understanding. Niger military authorities have withdrawn the operation permit for a large uranium mine from the French company Orano. The company says significantly escalating tensions between the military junta and the country's former colonial power. Niger, a landlocked country of 26 million, is the world's seventh biggest supplier of uranium used for the production of weapons. The weapons that they are sending to be deleting our people. Yes, used for weapons and nuclear power. In 2022, the country supplied over a quarter of the uranium used in the European Union. Over a quarter used in the European Union. According to the Brock Nuclear Energy Agency, making it a second largest uranium source after Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan. So how can a country that has such a resources be a poor country? Yes. How can it be that a country that have this largest resource uranium that powers part of Europe and also produces nuclear powers to Europe, the rich countries, be poor? So now they revoke the contract. Before the military coup last year, Niger was the West major economic and security partners in the Sahel. Yes, before that was 2002, 2 years ago. They were their security partners. They were their everything. Please let me continue reading. The vast region south of the Sahara Desert that has become a hotspot for the violent extremists, but the military junta, which seized power on the pledge of cutting ties with the West, vowed to review mining concessions in the country and order the withdrawal of Western troops. So maybe by renewing the contract, they found out there's something fishy going on. So they said no. They have seen that there's activity going on at the site just last week. I think they didn't like it or they were suspicious of something going on. And that's why they are annoyed and they said, please, just we are not doing it anymore. We are not going to even sit down and talk about it. Pack your things and go. So northern part of the country is one of the largest uranium deposits in the world. How come the largest uranium deposit in the world, yet poor country? We reserve estimated at 200,000 tons. Mining activities were supposed to start there in 2015, but production was halted after the crash in uranium prices following the 2011 nuclear disaster in Japan. Thursday decision by the Nigerian junta comes despite the resumption of activities on the site. Pursuant to the expectation they had expressed, the company said in a statement, current market conditions with a favorable increase in the price of uranium make it possible to once again consider putting Uranium into operation. I think that's the name of the company or the site. I'll put the name there. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It said late Thursday, which is yesterday, the infrastructure had reopened earlier this month. The company exploitation plan did not meet our expectation. The Nigerian Mining Ministry wrote to the company in letter dated June 20th and seen by Associated Press. As a result, the mine has been returned to the public domain and exempted from all contractual rights. The letter said Orano, which has been operating in Niger for over 50 years, wow, said it has always followed a responsible approach of partnership and transparency, acting in continuous consultation with the state of Niger and local stockholders. 50 years they have been exploiting these people. 50 good years, and yet it is the hotspot for terrorists. Can you imagine this? Can you believe this? Over 50 years. When I started reading this, I thought it's maybe yesterday or something that happened 2, 3 years ago. Over 50 years. They have been extracting. I'm so annoyed now. I'm annoyed now. Over 50 years they have been exploiting this country. Yet they call it poor country. Yet these people are suffering. Yet these people are boring. Yet these people are being attacked every day and night. They should let them pack their things and go away. Enough is enough. The company said was willing, they were willing to keep all channels of communication open. Like it won't happen with the Nigerian Delta, but it reserved the right to challenge the decision to withdraw the permit in national or international court. So they are taking Niger to international court to challenge the decision. When I started reading this, I didn't know it would end like this. I'm so annoyed. 50 years they have been exploiting these people. The third largest country to produce this uranium in the world. And this country is still poor. This country, they call it what? What's the name? The hottest spot for terrorists and extremists. So how can they be exploiting this country, have their resources taken away, yet that's the pain. That's why we are saying it's them. Keep them fighting while we steal from them. That's all it's about. Keep them fighting. Like Dr. Rikana said, that while the Congolese are fighting, you see those planes flying by. They are going to where the mine is and take and go. You remember recently there was a drone that landed that the locusts found, and there was nations in it and gold. I think I have a video on this channel. 50 years they have been exploiting them. And now they revoke the contract. They are taking them to court. Okay, take them to court. They will go. The people that are on power now, they are not children. They know what they are doing. They don't just get up and say, no, pack your things and go. 50 good years. My people, I'll end this video here. I just want to share with you. I thought Thank you so much for your time. I don't know the way I didn't know the video will end up this way, but I'm happy that they want them to go. Whatever activity that was going on at the site last week, I think they were waiting for that, something to happen. So they will use that to get rid of them finally. Because when they came to power, they said they will renegotiate everything. And if they don't understand it, they should. Yeah. See you soon, my people. Thank you so much, my returning subscribers, my new subscribers. And those who are passing by, please consider subscribing to support your auntie, your sister, and your mom. Thank you. God bless you all. If anything come my way, I'll come here and share with you. See you soon. Bye bye. Have a good night, good morning, good afternoon.